Hello, 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 hello. We have started today. Yes, we have. I need to go here and do this and hit there and copy that and move this and push that and roll this here. Maybe, mayhaps. Okay, wait. Copy, paste. I also want to get drops. I didn't realize. Okay, so you're here on the last few streams. You'd be all like, whoa. I didn't know we had drops enabled, no one. And apparently, if you watch the other Grain Rot streams, apparently we had drops on those. Whoops, let me go over and put drops in big text on the Twitch side of things. So we do boop drops. There's no fun little emojis. Also, Zadayo, hello and welcome back to another stream. Also, thank you so much for following yesterday. The UI bugged out and I couldn't see that you followed. But then I was going through my emails and I was like, whoa, you did follow. And I just want to say thank you for following because it means a lot to me. And I didn't say it yesterday. And I'm really glad you're here today so I can say it today. And I appreciate that. And I'm still prepping some things, but I'm checking to see if got everything all up and going. So if I move this here, shuffle this there, close those windows, and we're gonna be getting to the game early only because there's drops in the game, and anyone who is watching and they were like, whoa, where's the game? This isn't a game. I'm still prepping. And I'm probably gonna eat a little bit. So I'm probably gonna sit in the HUD area. I'm gonna eat a burrito or something, and I'm gonna just chat with you dudes. Because, you know, once I start delving into the depths and I start screaming, it's going to get kind of hard to have a coherent conversation with all my screams. You know how it is with the screams. I was like, I'm clicking on it. I'm like, why is the game not going? Behold, our wonderful, wonderful world that we are in now. And you'd be like, what is a Grain Rot? No one. Essentially, it's a friend slot, but I don't got friends, so it's just going to be me delving into the depths, fighting off other corrupted puppets
looking for
that look like
useful?
these guys and me. I look cool though. I'm red. They're not. They're losers. You guys can't afford no paint. But essentially, I'm gonna grab my food real quick. I'm gonna walk right back, and I'm gonna talk more about Grain Rot in a moment. All right, I'm back. Wait, I'm back. I've returned my food. They'd be like, no, how come you didn't eat before stream? Well, I tried eating before stream, but then we didn't have food, but then I didn't get food till late, and I got a Dorito taco, and they were like, what the hell's a Dorito taco, no one? And essentially, a Dorito taco is a normal taco, but the normal hard shell of the taco was replaced by the chip known as the Dorito. Therefore, it is a now Dorito taco, and it's just like, no one, that sounds absolutely horrifying, artery clogging, and you should not eat that. All right, a taco with a chip surrounding it, that's like a new level of like fat. It's like no. You see, I don't eat food, so when I get to eat food, I get to have little cheats like this. And you'd be like, no, that's a little cheat. That's a little Dorito taco. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mmm. There used to be a lot of times where I'd be like, I can't eat on stream because I need like entertain everybody. But you know, it comes to a point where like after streaming for so long and not having an audience. I mean, not to say that you're not an audience. I'm happy to have you, but I mean like when you think of streamer and audience, you think of, you know, more than 10 people. At least I think of more than 10 people. More than 3 people. I don't only have that. Oh. But my bar's in hell. It'd be like, what bar? My expectations, the bar. I put it in hell every stream. Not because I don't believe in myself or nothing. It's just, it's so much easier. So when I stream and nothing good happens, I don't feel as bad. And then I can wake up the next day and do it all over again. Also, I spent most of my day reviewing footages from past streams to make into other content. And that was a long process. That's just why this stream's late. Also, I'm still working out of my funk. The best part of the Dorito taco is getting the Dorito dust on your fingers that you get to lick at the end of the taco. It's a magical part of the taco eating experience while eating a Dorito taco. If you're like, Taco Bell's disgusting, no one? No. Ignore the lettuce that made everyone crap their pants. If you go there, get a Dorito taco, and then talk to me after. If you're like, yo, that was disgusting, no one, I hated that. I mean, fair, but you tried it. You know, there's this special time when you go to a fast food place, all right? And I'm going to teach you about this special time, all right? Hold up, I need to take a sip of drink. Because we're just chatting, and I'm just eating while I do it. But there's a special time when you go to a fast food place, and the minimal workers that are working there that don't give a shit about their job, and they're really close to closing time, and if you show up, and if you're like, hey, like, let's get Little Caesars for instance. Little Caesars, you know, their whole thing is like, yo, we make pizzas and we put them in under a heat lamp, and they're hot and ready pizzas, and you can just get one and you go, instead of having to order a pepperoni pizza and having to sit around for 15 minutes. It's fast food pizza, all right? But if you go to Little Caesars, like maybe like 5 minutes before closing, and you're like, I'm so sorry, you walk in, you apologize to the workers, it's like, I'm so sorry. It's like, this is what I normally do. Not because I'm trying to get free food, because this is the whole hack on getting the free food, but because I genuinely feel bad because all the other places are closed, and I'm just like, hey, I'm like, I just need a pizza. I just need food real bad. And I walk in and I'm like, I have my money ready. I'm standing there and I'm like, hey guys, I'm like, you guys have like any hot and readies left? And those employees will be like, wow, this guy's apologizing while we're cleaning up the restaurant, like, and we like 15 minutes from closing, and they're like, you know what, screw it, I don't give a shit about my job, here's a free pizza. And I've gotten a few free pizzas like that sometimes, because, you know, The day got hectic. I couldn't get food throughout the day. I made it to the end of the day. I went to a Little Caesars and they were like, you know what? Sir, you were very polite. Here's a free pizza. I don't give a shit about my job. We're gonna throw it out anyways. It was going in the dumpster. And sometimes when you go to Burger King or McDonald's and food that's about to get thrown out, and you hit the restaurant at just the perfect moment, you'll get that dumpster food. And you don't have to pay for it, and it's perfect. And it's like, I don't want dumpster food. It's like, it's not in the dumpster yet. It's going to the dumpster. It's just not there yet. And they're like, well, I want hot food, no one. I don't want garbage food. And it's like, well, you should have showed up at a good time and paid for your meal. Alright. Alright. Are you done eating? No, I'm getting to my bootleg nachos. My hobo nachos. It's like, what's a hobo nacho? You know when you get like a plate of nachos and it's like a bunch of like stuff on top and cheese and lettuce and all the standard toppings that you get on top of your nachos? I call these hobo nachos because they're homeless. They don't have all that fun stuff on top of it. They give you a little baggie of chips and they give you a cup of hot nacho cheese and it's like, yo, have fun dunking it like they're McNuggets. And it's like, do you always call them hobo tacos? No, not hobo tacos, hobo nachos. And it's like, no. And it's like, what makes them hobo? Because they're homeless. They live in a paper bag. Like a homeless person would. And they got no toppings. And I drown them in cheese. And then I eat them. And that's what makes them hobo. Hold up, wait. But for those who do game on Grain Rot, I'm gonna talk about the drops while I eat too. So after this set of drops, because the set of drops is expiring tonight. After this set of drops expires, a new set of drops will come on midnight for August 14th. And they're really cool hats, and I like the hats, and hats are cool, and everyone enjoys hats. Hats on hats on hats on hats. It's weird that my brain just went like, yo, we should play Rust. And it's like, no, 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 brain. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not playing Rust. We're not playing no Rust, alright? We're not playing no PvP, no PvE servers. I don't want to fight some 14-year-old who thinks punctuating their sentences with slurs and has too much time and youthful energy to harass me for every hour of the day where I play the game. It's fun. Yeah, if I was cracked out of my mind and hopped up on caffeine 24/7, just chugging white monsters, I may play Rust. I may load up the game. I may like farm out an explosive, find somebody's base that's a little small, break into their base, steal their shit, make their shit into more explosives, and then start my looting spree throughout the island where I just find a bunch of people who are AFK or offline, break into their base, steal their shit, and then just, you know, once I'm satisfied for the day, take all that shit, disintegrate it, and then get off. And it's like, no one, you're describing minimal effort, not making a base, just robbing people and then just destroying their shit for the pure kicks of destroying their shit that probably took them days or hours or maybe even weeks to make. And it's like, yeah, that's the way. That's the Rust way. That's the petty, horrible, because what's it called? When you play Rust and you play Ark and you play games where it's like you make a base and there's PvE and there's like raiding, it's not about being better or being more hopped up on caffeine and Adderall or aimbots, all right? If you want to be truly the peak of those games, the only way to get to those peaks is to be the pettiest little piece of shit to ever exist. You got to be the biggest jerk. You got to be the guy that goes low every time. There is no morality. There is no thinking about the other person. You are channeling your inner racist, all right? And it'd be like, I gotta be racist. It's like, no. It's like in the sense to, it's like you gotta be hate. You gotta be filled with hate. It's like full on Star Wars Sith dark side. Yep, that's it. That's way more accurate than channeling inner racist. You gotta do the most evil shit constantly and inflict it on other people. And if you show any weakness, they will gaslight, manipulate you, steal your shit, and then bully you till you're off the server. I've seen that happen so many times in those games. I'm not racist. I never said you were. I just said you gotta pretend to be racist. You gotta pretend to be filled with hate and just absolutely outdated ideas and just crazy just hate. Just a lot of hate. So much hate. Hold up, I gotta finish my shit. And it's like, no one been eating those shit for so long. It's like, I know. It's hard to talk and eat at the same time. That's why I said, I wish God gave me two mouths, you know, one for eating and one for talking. It'd be so much easier too, because if we had a second mouth, I wouldn't have to take care of my first mouth as much, because I'd have one mouth for talking and I wouldn't get plaque and sugar and like all that bacteria in my mouth. It would just exist and it would be like minimal care. And then I'd have the food maw. That's what I'm naming it now. I would have the food maw where I just dump in food and I just love it. They'd be like, what's the purpose of the food maw? And it's like, it's for the Fugo. So I can talk and shovel food into my mouth at the same time. It'd be so handy. Man, sometimes I talk about this and every time I always say something different, but 100%, if I had a genie and 3 wishes, the food maw would be one of them. I'd be like, no, you would just wish that everybody on Earth would have a food maw, and it's just like 100%. Everyone just magically just has a second mouth and is made for food. Dentistry as a profession would shrink overnight. So many people would lose their jobs and or gain new jobs. Because then there's a second mouth you gotta take care of. I bet you a bunch of people would be really stupid. They'd be like, whoa, I wonder what I can fit in my food maw. And it's just like all the same stuff you fit in your normal mouth now, but it's just like, it's just better, you know? It's like, no one, what about like the bone structures and the muscles to like open and close that maw? It's like, nah, I'm using genie magic, all right? That shit just works. That's for the genie to figure out. I want that shit to open up like it's an anime. Like, you ever watch Naruto and it's like, and you watch the one where he's like, grow up, whoops, excuse me, And then it's like episode 1, and it's like the one dude that's fighting like all the desert ninja, and he just has like mouths on his hands. It's gonna be like that. It's like he doesn't have little jaws in his hands, all right? They're just mouths, and they just open and close. And it's like, what the hell? No one. There's a guy in Naruto who just has mouths on his hands, and it's like, yeah, and they got tongues too, and they're freaky. They're so freaky. Mm. Hold up while I stuff this other taco in my mouth. Stand by. And be like, what would your other wish be, no one? Because, you know, you summoned a genie. It's like, you wished for the food maw, what else? And it's like, I didn't really think about the other 2 wishes. You know, part of me is like, all right, everyone gets random superpowers, and then, I don't know, with the 3rd wish, I'll probably correct that 2nd wish if my superpower's crap. We'll just give everybody X-Men superpowers. I feel like that makes good sense. I don't mean like X-Men superpowers as in like everyone's getting primo superpowers. Nah, they're gonna be like Goober, to where I'm not even sure that's his name. To where he's just a skeleton with eyeballs and his body's made out of goo. That's it. That's his superpower. Or that one grandma that can't die. Or like Forget Me Man, to where everybody forgets about the guy as soon as they look away. It's like, that's a guy? Exactly. His entire superpower is that nobody can remember that he exists, and they only remember that he exists when they're looking at him. You know, now I'm thinking about it, that superpower is top tier. You know, you never have to pay taxes again. Imagine the IRS being like, all right, sir, you owe us $2 million in taxes for evading for 30 years. And he's like, all right, let me get my money. He's in the car, and he walks out the door, and they're like, what the hell is happening? And they just forget you exist. And then you're back to evading taxes. Of course, it doesn't make you invisible. Like, you're just a normal dude, and you just order food, and people forgot that you order food, or people forget like all their memories of you after they're done talking to you. It's a really big taco, if you're wondering why it's taking so long. I got a big ass mouth. And that's not just me being like, man, I got a big mouth. No, my dentist is like, dang, you got a big mouth. You know what I hate? When you go to the dentist and they're like having a conversation with you, and most of the time it involves me looking at the dentist square in the eye and making a facial expression being like, you have your entire fist in my mouth. How the hell am I going to respond to you about me having a nice day or not? Or the weather, You didn't really think that one through, did you? Okay, I'm done eating. I'm gonna throw out my trash, which is only gonna take me a few seconds. All right, I'm just gonna rinse off my hand because it's covered in Dorito dust and other debris from the taco. So it's gonna just take me 20 seconds. I'll be back in 20 seconds. Real for real. See, super duper fast. Now I'm gonna put my burrito in the fridge for later. I don't need it now. That's done. It's like, no, that only took like 2 seconds. It's like, yeah, I'm very, 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 very fast. And it's like, no one, the fridge is probably like right next to you. And it's like, no, it isn't. It's a whole floor below, flash above, flash away. I just ooze through the floorboards like a whore. Like a creepy crawly shadow.
Anything specific you're looking for?
Hold up, I got taco junk in my teeth. Look at all these fine weapons while I finish. God, that's annoying. Now remember, I don't eat on stream. Because every time I eat on stream, I always get something stuck in my teeth, and it's like, oh my god, I can't talk. I feel like I have like this wad of like gum in the back of my mouth. I wish we were like sharks and we could just grow new teeth. Because that way I could live my life super recklessly and I could get my face caved in. And the doctors are like, dang, his face got caved in, but it's okay because his teeth came back and they look wonderful. And the dentists are like, dang, your teeth are messed up. And they just pull out a pair of needle nose pliers and they just start plucking teeth out. Oh, that we didn't have nerves in our teeth. Oh my god, that'd make life so much easier. Why do we evolve to have nerves in our teeth? That's so stupid. I think about that sometimes. It's like nerves in our teeth? Yeah, they're the feely bits that let your little electrical impulses from your little meat computer brain that houses your very being communicate with the rest of your meat suit. Is everyone in this game a clanker? Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Zadio. Well, technically, we're like the funny little goofy, like, soul spirits that, and these things are just vessels that house our very beings. And here's my wall of weapons. I've been playing this game off stream. When I was in the depression hole, I was playing this game. It wasn't the best for me to play a friend slot game solo while being crushed by crippling loneliness. This is my glue bin. It's like your glue bin. It's like, yeah, this is where I leave all the wood glue and I keep it in a bin. But this is my wall of weapons. I'm trying to remember where I left off. So there was a dude and he's like, oh, you have to venture down into the depths. I lost my research. And I'm going to be like, okay, I'll find your research. Ew, why is this hammer so bad? Yuck. Ugh. It's like, why do you stop moving? No one. Ah, junk in my teeth. Also, I gotta shrink myself. Because I'm taking up too much screen. I had myself that big because I was like, wow, I'm chatting with you. We're having a good time. And they'd be like, oh yeah. If you were like, no, but what are these little dudes? They're like extra vessels. And they're like extra bodies that I can inhabit. See? And they do different things. This one has a drum. Bing, bing, ba bong. Bing, bing, ba bong. Bong, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bing, bong. These are bings, and these are the bongs. Bing, 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 bong, 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 bing, 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 bong, bong, bong. And it's like, what is this? What are we here? It's a goat. Oh, apparently I can laugh as I go. Unfortunately, they have emotes, but I can't see emotes because normally you're supposed to have like another person play this game with you. And you can like see them do fun stuff, and it's like, wow, look at them move around, but I never get to see them move around. And there's just a bunch of ways to power level yourself, and I was kind of doing that off stream to where I was just kind of power leveling the world. We were just building up stats. Let me get some wood glue. And you know what? I don't even need this hammer. I don't want it. Yeah. Are any of these not busted? Okay, I need one bonkum stick that's not busted. Come on, bonkum stick. Okay, this one's not completely busted.
All right, into the depths we go.
You ready to listen to me scream and or drop kick in Eldritch Horror in the teeth? Into the depths we go.
Into the depths we go.
Wow, this is possibly the worst scenario we could have gotten for the depths. So we have to find a fuse. Because even if we meet all the other requirements, which is basically steal stuff that isn't nailed down, we have to find a fuse, bring it back to the elevator, replace it, and... Is that a fuse? No, that's a... Is that a fuse? No. That's a bunch of presents. I need to find a scrap room. So there's a grinder. And the grinder is where we need to take items to grind them up. And then we can turn the ground up stuff into monies. And then with the monies, we can get the hell out of here. And the first thing I like to do is spend time to find the grinder. Because it's always close to the elevator most of the time. Most of the time. Sometimes they put it in some super whack spot, and that's a traitor. I don't have any cash on me. Grinder found successfully. Okay, now we've got to start shoveling cash in it. And it's like, no one, why are we being so objective right now? It's like, because if I'm not playing objective, nobody else will play objective for me. By myself. Whoops. Wrong direction. Backing up, backing up. Also, we got these cool hands. Look, they go forward and back, forward and back. They're so cool. It's okay to be jealous of my super cool chain arms. They're cool as hell. I wish I had super cool chain arms. We gotta walk around, look for loot, fill up this little basket. Bring loot back. Bring enough loot back so we can leave this level. Oh yeah, we also have to find a fuse. So we have to wander around till we eventually find an item that is a fuse that you would put in a fuse box. That's valuable. We're gonna explore this way. More valuables. And there seems to be a boss. I'm gonna put that down, and I'm gonna give this guy the business. Yoink, this is mine. You want the biz? Man, it looks like you missed your jump. Oh, that's a purple herb. Hold up. Hold up, wait, I can fix this. Oh, I want that orb. It's like, what do these orbs do, Noah? They're little gotcha balls. When you bring them back to the base, they crack open into loot that you can use to decorate the base and increase your odds of living and surviving. And they're super duper handy. Oh, bad little horror. Ow. Oh, put myself down. Beating up all these dudes are hard work. All right, big hard work. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, that's where that portal is. That's where the TV room is. The TV room normally has a really good item in it. There's my thing. There's a chair I can break. We're gonna keep moving. Down the corridor. Through the ooze that gives us the grain rot. And it's like, the grain rot? It's like, yup, the grain rot. I think the elevator's in here. It is. But what we can do is we can just chuck these orbs in here. More slot games should have an option to play with random people. Yeah, they're adding that later on. This game just came out. Like, maybe like a week ago-ish. But you 100% right. They should be launching with the option to play with more people. And it's low-key a little criminal that there isn't that option in this game. Even though there should be. All right, this bin is full. Oh, shit. Oh! You think you just ambush me, huh? Huh? Stupid eyeball. Okay, yeah. Our bat is going to break soon, so we should get this jump. Drop kick you. Boop. Boop. That guy's dead. Is he dead? Don't get up if you're dead. Okay, good. He's dead. Get the cash. Okay, we gotta find a fuse, because if we don't find a fuse, we're stuck here. And if we're stuck here, we're super duper boned. I don't want to be boned. Out of my way. What's this feller? Okay, he's selling another healing item. That's nice. That's good. What's this? Mutations? No. No, 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 no. It's like mutations. It's like, yeah, those little pieces of paper tell you what the modifiers are, and I broke my bat, and that sucks. Okay, so let's go back to the grinder room. There's a door in the back, and we gotta venture farther in, find a fuse. Oh, it's a coin. heal up. I love the noises that object makes. Ooh. Fuse? Fuse? No fuse.
We venture farther into the breach.
Ooh! Give me your weapon. Ooh, and he had an orb. Hell yeah. Oh, we're carrying too many things now. You know what? We'll probably break this stick at some point. Gotta find a fuse. A fuse. Give me a fuse. Looking for a fuse to use. A fuse, a fuse. Give me a fuse. Give me a fuse to use, please. Wait a second. Okay, through here. This is a completely new room. Okay. Nothing through there. It's like, why'd you do that, no one? I just want to scout across without irradiating the crap out of myself with all the green rot.
God, there's a lot of enemies.
Sometimes it's best to avoid enemies instead of just kick their ass like I have been doing. Hoping I walked past a fuse when I was here earlier. Oh, dang, there was a valuable item like that here? Damn. Oh, no. Something wants my soul. Where is it? Oh, it's you. Oh! Bad. I just realized that guy's just a wooden puppet. Oh, there's another sphere. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. That hurts like hell. Ow, ow, ow. And there's the fuse. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Bad. Okay, I'm almost dead. And I can't get across the electricity if I'm almost dead, so I need to unscrew the situation. Okay, so we gotta get the fuse and get out, but if I try going through the electricity, I will die, so I need to find where that merchant was. He was like up here, right? The merchant was like hiding around up here by the boss door. There was the door, and then there was the merchant, right? Ugh. The hell's this merchant? There he is. By the grinder. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Yeah, I can't do that for very long. Yoink. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
I got crazy lucky this run that there was a merchant that just happened to be selling the item I need to live. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we didn't get a lot of money this run, but you know what we did get? So many gotcha spheres. Whoops. Oop. One of these spooky monsters better come and get me. That was a crazy run. That was a run for the ages. But the fuse modifier sucks, and having to find a fuse, and if you just don't find it, you're just eventually just going to die. Because the enemies infinitely spawn. But anyways, let me put that on the wall. Toss you in the glue bin. And put that up on the wall and get my gotcha spears. Who would ready to gamble?
I love gambling.
Who's that? Oh, it's you.
You're in my way.
Let's put some gotcha spears on the thing. Oh, yes, we are. Gotcha one. Gotcha two. I'm getting repeat items, so it's just giving me a bunch of just debris. And I don't have a lot of these, so I shouldn't get debris from this one. I got the goat! I can make goats now. Isn't that awesome? See, now I can make goats and Bernie. And you'd be like, why would you want to make a goat?
Why wouldn't you want to make a goat?
What do the balls do? They're little gotcha spheres, and they're awesome because they're the things that let me decorate the place. So I got this out of a gotcha sphere. It's like, what is it? No one. It's like, it's made out of wood and metal, and it is a flower.
All right, that's actually kind of sick.
And putting these down adds experience to a room, and when you add experience to a room levels up, and when a room levels up, you get a modifier. And so the room we're in right now has a modifier of damage, and because every time it levels up this room, we get 5% more damage, and it's at level 10. So right now we are a modifier of everything I do. Whenever I hit one of these dudes and punch them in the nuts, right in their little wood knots, it's 50% harder. Now it's 55% harder. I didn't find your research. Where the hell did you drop it?
Are you coming with questions or answers?
Yeah, about your research, no, I haven't, about you. No, never mind. I can't find his crap.
You got the gold, I got the parts.
Alright, with gold, we can buy new parts from him. Or, consumables, like guns, and weapons, and glue.
God, you don't sell enough glue.
Try not to melt.
Ooh, wait, I want more balls. 1, 2, 3. Ball, 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 ball. But there's a bunch of rooms. So this room is like damage modifier. This room, more stamina. This room, more health. This room, it's the shop. You can level up the shop. You can level up all the rooms,
Careful out there.
technically. And then there's rooms upstairs too. And there's a big room, and it's like modifies your crit chance. So odds of doing double damage is higher, and I have it at like level 15 because it's a huge room. This one's like, whoa, stamina regenerates faster. This one's like, whoa, you can run faster. Your sprint speed, it's way higher. Which is what you need sometimes. You need some get up and go. Sometimes you gotta get up and you gotta go. And by go, I mean
Get the hell out.
of a really bad situation. And so I just low-key, like, when I've been playing this this game in my little depression hole, I just, like, do a run, and I just get a bunch of stuff, and I just be, like, listening to music or something, and I just be sitting here, and I just be plastering this crap on the wall. And you'd be like, why are you plastering crap on the wall? Because it gives you XP. It makes everything way better. The gacha mechanics are always good. Everybody loves a gacha mechanic until it hinges on your progress, in which case you then proceed to hate the gacha. It is filth. Until, like, you know, as long as gacha doesn't hinder your progress, everything good. And the devs, you know, for this game, they're doing really good job in sense of being devs. Because some people, when they make a game like this and it's successful, for Friend Slop, they just drop the ball and they're like, I'm just going to sit here and collect money. No update, no nothing. But this game actually has, like, a content roadmap. And they're like, yeah, we're planning to add, like, a new vessel at the end of the month. We're adding to add, like, quality of life changes for everybody who's playing the game currently. You know, once the Twitch drop that's expired, which was the ones from when this game launched on the 8th till now, which is the 14th, they gave away a gold tinfoil hat and a gold pot, and I got both of them. I can show you the pot. I'm wearing the pot right now, actually. Wait, I can, like, boop. Wait, no, never mind. The iron devil horns are on my head.
See you soon.
Wait, iron devil horns? Wait, what the hell? Is this just a VTuber reference? It looks like one of those, like, references to it's referencing a creator or something. Because it's like, there's normal devil horns, and then it's just like the iron devil horns, but it's got like a little, like, anime, like, puff of hair. And I'm like, is that a VTuber? Is that an anime thing? Is that a reference? It feels like a reference, and I'm not getting it. God, I wish one day I could be that popular to where I play a game and it's like, oh my god, I'm in the game. You know, like when you play Water Park Simulator and Queso shows up, eats all the hot dogs and shits all over the place. And you're like, god damn it, Queso. Oh, I got this reference. What is it? Please tell me. Enlighten me, please. I have an inkling, but I don't want to say it and sound like an idiot. But I hope we're on the same wavelength. Please tell me. I need to know. Need to know. But I'm gonna put on my gold pot, but this is the last Twitch drop, which is just this, but it's gold. And then there's the tinfoil hat, and then there's gold tinfoil, but I like my gold pot. It's a VTuber. Okay, I was thinking VTuber. I said VTuber. I think I know what it is because it's iron devil horns, and this one's just devil horns. And there's only one VTuber that I can think of that has the word iron in their name. And they're very popular. And they have pink hair, and that's red, white, pink-ish, kinda. Oh, I wish I could zoom in for you. Really small on your screen. I can actually put it on, and then I can just kind of go like, ooh, and be like, look, it's like pinkish. But yeah, I think it's probably most likely, in all likelihood, an Iron Mouse reference. I've seen her play this game too. There's a lot of streamers I watch. I don't like watching the streamers that scream the entire time, like IShowSpeed. I don't like watching them. They just scream the whole time, and I'm like, that just hurts to watch after a while. You're just like, yup, they're screaming again. And it's like, there's a certain audience for it, but I'm like, I don't think that's an audience for me. That's not for me. Sometimes you watch somebody make content, it's like, you know, they make good content, but it's like, they ain't for me, you know? Just like how it's like, whoa, a lady in a hot tub, to a tub stream, and it's like, that's not for me. A hot tub stream, that ain't for me. I'm no gooner. I see him though. I swear to God, like when I first started like trying to find people to watch on Twitch, Twitch was just pushing a lot of hot tub streams on me, and I'm just like, why the hell are you pushing hot tub streams on me? I don't want this. Why are you doing this, Twitch? Why is this your first recommendation? It's like, whoa, some guy saying a bunch of cuss words, playing an FPS, somebody sitting there with zero personality, another person that's what's the word I'm looking for? They look like a rat gained human form. And it's like, no, that's not very nice to say about somebody with their little face taking up the bubble of... I'm just saying, there's some streamers, and it's like, it's okay if you're not pretty, all right? But at the same time, I don't like the streamers that have their face taking up a quarter of the screen, and they're not much to look at, and they're not talking, and they're not doing anything with it. And you'd be like, what do you mean not doing anything with it? Like Queso? He takes up a lot of the screen when he streams, but he's jumping around. He's making these crazy facial expressions. He's doing all of it. He's using that space. And a lot of other content creators don't use that space. They don't use the fact that they have a green screen behind them. They don't use the fact that they can have all their full range of facial expressions that they can display in a moment. It's just them sitting there. And I've seen a greater range of emotions from a goldfish at the country fair have more emotions than some of these streamers. Which is, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like there's like a learning curve where it's like you're learning to entertain. Like, you ever see like someone do like a magic show for kids? Like, the guy goes up and he's really working that birthday party, all right? He's doing hand gestures, he's doing facial expressions, he's engaging with the crowd, even though they're like 8-year-old to like 11-year-old kids. But it's like, I feel like more streamers can learn from that. A little bit of showmanship goes a long way. And I feel like a lot of streamers on the platform, a lot of them, like easily like 90% of the people I've seen, they have zero showmanship, zero whatsoever showmanship. And you'd be like, no, what's showmanship? Like, if you had to define it, it'd be like, yo, it's like what I said, like facial expressions, engaging with the crowd, saying jokes, and, you know, not just sitting there, just being a bum. And not utilizing any of the tools that they've given themselves and that Twitch gives you. Like, I got a soundboard on Twitch. You can hit that button. You can spam them buttons. I mean, like, if you spam those buttons for 30 minutes straight, I'm gonna take those buttons away. Now, if at some point I do get super popular and there's a bunch of people spamming the button, I'll be like, well, there's nothing I can do. There's 200 people all hitting a singular button. That's not spam. That's 200 people deciding to do the same thing. Hold up. Come on. Okay, it's becoming very apparent that this flower pot is not gonna fit right there. We'll just move you there. Even though I got them all to fit over here, this one just wants to be stubborn. Oh, it's the molding of this. It's the little rim of the doorway. It's just giving just enough, protruding just enough to stop it. I want that mustache. I hope they give us a cosmetic upgrade and we can have mustache. You know, I almost forgot. I gotta cleanse myself. Clean me, son. I am unclean. Oh, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. All right, now I gotta go sleep in my pink princess bed. It's like, that's not a princess bed. Let me imagine it, all right? Let me imagine it's a pink princess bed. Wonderful he looks. He looks so peaceful when he's sleeping. It's like, no one, what's the purpose of this in this game? Of lying down, you mechanical abomination. It's like, well, when your character lies down on a bed, whether it's in the lobby area or in the level, they'll slowly regenerate HP without the need of the wood glue. And so it's a source of healing that takes time. And so if it's like, oh, you get a little scuffed up, it's like, and there's a bed nearby, you should use the bed. versus using wood glue, because you just gotta buy more of it, and it's just a vicious cycle.
I'm rebuilding more than walls, you know.
How much more damage can I jam in? How much? Oh wait, I'm about out of materials. All right. It's like, wait, we're almost out of building materials, Noah? It's like, yup, we've been building and scrapping and building this whole time. Well, I just been chatting with you. This is part of the game too. This is why I think this game is better than Repo. Brain Rot is like, Repo's a lot of fun, you know, but you need people to do it. Like me playing Repo by myself, it's like level 1. I find a huge thing worth lots of money, but I'm by myself, so I can't pick it up. I can't capitalize on that huge payout that big object can give me because I'm by myself. I want a pink rug. But here in Grain Rot, there's no objects to where it's like I need a second player to assist me in moving it. There's no like mechanic to where it's like, oh my gosh, I can't help myself in any way, shape, or form. And this game also allows you to amp up your stats without the use of consumables between runs. You go on runs to upgrade your HUD area and yourself. Well, actually, you don't really upgrade yourself. You upgrade this house, and then the house gives you buffs accordingly.
Good to see you again.
And it's just nice, you know.
See you
I have
soon.
145 health now because I put all those extra flowers in there. I got a whole 10 extra health. I had 135, now I have 145. Insert ghost holding a sign saying balls. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make that a little thing to where it's just a little button you guys can hit, and it could just be a ghost that comes up and it just says balls. I'm still just drinking my soda from my Taco Bell. Okay, so before we go on our next adventure, let me make a new bonk stick. Now we have the options to I'm gonna show you how to upgrade. You ever play Call of Duty Nazi Zombies? I call it Nazi Zombies because they were Nazis originally and they made them stop being Nazis, and I want them to still be Nazis. But this is like the Pack-a-Punch machine in Call of Duty Zombies, and essentially what the machine does is you put in gun, it makes gun stronger, and it adds a modifier to it. And that's what this game does. It absolutely refreshes everything, refills the gun, refills the blunt object, and adds a modifier. So check this out. It got sharpened. So it has plus 10% crit chance, and we have a 26% to crit. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. So now we have a 36% chance to do double damage. And what that essentially means is we're gonna be hitting for, so we can go hit between 8 to 20 damage. So we can hit for a possibility of, if we get a high roll, 20 damage. And then if we hit for 20 damage and we get a crit, we're hitting for 40 damage. And that's a lot of damage versus our stupid little wooden hands that only hit for like, I don't know, like not that much damage. And I'm almost out of wood glue. So we have the option to just say no thank you to this level, and we can kind of just reset the runs, because I figured out how to reset the runs in Grain Rot when I was in my depression hole playing Grain Rot. And it's like, how do you reset the run, no one? It's like, essentially you go in the elevator, you hit the button, and then you just jump off. That's it. Wait, can I do it as a spooky spirit? Oh, I can. But yeah, we can just send the elevator down. Wait, I want to see what the modifiers are going to be. Oh, that wasn't that good, actually. It was a shop. followed by map room spawn. You know, I'm still thinking about it from what I said earlier, from when I found the iron horns, but I really do hope and pray that one day I bring immense joy to many people through my little endeavors of making content and doing these streams as much as possible, and a bunch of people are like, Nolan, you made my life a little better, you made it a little easier, you made the existential dread of my existence coming to an end feel a little happier on the way out. And it was pretty good. You were really entertaining. That time to where you crapped yourself live on stream, that made me giggle. That gave me a good guffaw. And I'll be there and I'll be all like, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed my suffering as I crap myself live for the masses. Not that I did it on purpose. It was clearly a stream to where I ate something bad and I was just very, very sick. And I thought it was just gonna be like just a little normal, just like squeeze or pinch, and then I was just ill, just so sick. I'm just saying, when you're no longer a child and you crap yourself, there is a very clear reason. You are clearly very ill if you crap yourself, or there's like some type of circumstances to where like all those people ate the Taco Bell lettuce and they crap themselves. It's like, stop bringing up the Taco Bell lettuce, no one. It's like, it's still so funny to me. You know, it's even funnier, the people who probably went to the hospital and they're like, the Taco Bell lettuce made me crap myself, and the doctors are like, yeah, you actually didn't have the virus that made you crap yourself. You just did that on your own. Which is even funnier. My eye won't stop spasming. Time for my magnesium pill. Wow, this is a horrible modifier. I should have brought along a flamethrower. We have rock and we have bear trap. Horrible combination. Maybe you're like, what's the point of streaming if your eye is going to spasm? And if the magnesium pill is not going to do it. And what's magnesium? And it's like, magnesium's just essentially vitamin. You know how there's like vitamin D pills and vitamin C pills? Magnesium's like one of those pills, but it's just more focused versus the multivitamins for stuff that your body be missing. And I think my body's just missing a lot of just like metals, like iron and zinc and magnesium. I wish I had zinc pills and iron pills. I probably need those. I had this one friend and he visited somebody that was not a doctor, but he was a medical advisor or whatever. And they were like, yeah, you have too much metal in your body, so we're going to try and get all the iron out of your blood. And I'm just like, that's stupid. And he's like, what do you mean? It makes me feel amazing. It's like, no, it doesn't. It's all in your head. You're getting placeboed, bro. You need your iron in your blood. It's one of the basic things that make your blood actually work. Quite literally, the iron in your blood is one of the main ingredients that makes your blood capable of carrying oxygen to the other cells in your body, which is a very important thing, because if your blood go to your lungs and it doesn't have enough iron in your blood, you can't pick up oxygen and you can't circulate it throughout your body, and so you're just sucking in air and nothing's happening if you don't have iron in your system. And it's like, oh my god, is that true? And it's like, yes. Why do you think anemia is so serious for some people? More in women. I'm not going to explain to you why women are more anemic than men, all right? That's a completely different conversation that I am refusing to have. But if you know, you know. And guys normally aren't anemic. Normally, I mean, like, not saying that guys can't be anemic. It's just more common in women. For very obvious reasons, I refuse to say them. And it's like, no one, stop suggesting them. Stop talking about it. We know what you're talking about. Stop talking about it. It's like, okay. I get it. Ooh, bugs. Wait, no, that's not a bug. It was in my head. Is that valuable? Oh yeah, we can also go spooky spirit form to see if stuff's valuable. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. This is a map room, by the way. There'll be a big old map in the middle. I wish this game had a map. Oop. Yeah. They were like, what was the purpose of that, no one? There wasn't much purpose to that besides I wanted to break those things to get those things. Fill the bucket up. Man, there was a lot of valuable things in here that was like furniture and crap. This is one of the purposes to it, or it's like one of those moments to where it's like, this is when it's very helpful to have a friend or a second, you know, player to help you haul stuff back. Because me just hauling stuff back, this takes time. This is like, stuff has a chance to spawn like that. Ooh. But yeah, stuff has more of a chance to spawn like that the more time that passes. And if I spend a lot of my time doing a bunch of little back and forth trips, it's gonna waste a lot of my time. And the more back and forth trips I do, with the time I burn up, is bad. So we have to try and get maximum profit every time. Get up. You're worth a lot of junk. You're worth hauling back on your own. Purple, super valuable. Purple things in this game, you want purple. You see purple things, you be like, no one, get the purple. It's valuable. And if you're like, no one, you know that big grindy thing that's in the middle and you put all the objects in it? Can you perchance, mayhaps, maybe, possibly, shove enemies inside of it? Yes, you can, but you gotta be super slick. You gotta be super, super slick. And I'm not willing to risk it because I got no backup bodies. It's like backup bodies, and it's like, yes. The funny little spark that you turn into, if you got no backup bodies, that's just the run's over. It doesn't matter how well you played, or how awesome you are, or how I just dumped out half of my treasures. If you got no backup bodies and you turn into a wisp, it's GG's. The monsters will eat your very being and consume your soul. And there'll be nothing left of you, and it'll suck. This is taking a hot minute. I hope I didn't drop anything. Oh, man. You see that 200? Oh, that's satisfying to watch. I wish I could watch that more. I'm not anemic. I'm not saying you are anemic, and I'm not saying all women are anemic. It's just it's more of a common medical thing in women to have anemia versus dudes. Ooh, thank you for the present. In the elevator you go. Boop, boop, boop. You know how, like, whatchamacallit, how, like, breast cancer is more common in women than in men, and how prostate cancer is more common in men versus women? It's just like a difference in bodies, in what our bodies do. And it's like, I never knew that men were more prone to prostate cancer than women. At least that's what I'm told. And that's why men have to go get a doctor to shove a finger up their butt when they turn 40. Or like later in their life, which, all you guys out there, I'm sorry to say, you're gonna have to schedule a prostate exam at some point in your life, and you have to go see a doctor, and that doctor has to put on a latex glove, and he's gotta look way up your butt. You're gonna have to bend over, and they're gonna just be and the hand's gonna be cold, all right, and it's gonna be very unpleasant. And he'd be like, no one, stop it. Don't remind me of the prostate exam. It's gonna happen to you. You can't avoid it. It's like death and taxes. And it's like, what about all those cavemen? They didn't have prostate exams. It's like, you're right. And look at where they are now. In the ground, dead. Very important. Wait, come on. Yeah. Oop, there we go. That was annoying me with that light bulb. You know what annoys me? I can't make more of these metal shelves. Like, I can't make more of those. And I don't know how to get more of those besides just stealing them from the depths. But you can't fit these things through the narrow hallways. They're too big and chonky. Where's my soda? Did I finish my soda? Yeah, I finished my soda. Dang. I want a more Mountain Dew. We all love the dew of Mountain Dew. What time is it? So right now, for Grain Rot, I think the drops have deactivated, and they'll probably reactivate in an hour from now when the new drops drop. Wait, let me double check when the new drops drop. So we go over to the Twitch, not the Twitch, the stream. All right, so Grain Rot Twitch drops. Celebrate the launch week with us to earn exclusive Twitch drops, or join us for participating Grain Rots for 8/14 to 8/21 only, and you get these fun consumables right here. Ooh, it's like, no, I can't see them. It's like I'm trying to make this bigger. It's like, why don't you just full screen it? I'm like, I'm seeing if I can like zoom it in better though. Oh, there we go. So it's like, this is like the stuff you'll get like when you're watching. And it should start, it doesn't give a time when it starts. It only gives a date, which is 8/14, which is what it's going to be in an hour or so. But you can get cool helmet, which I really like the helmet. A steampunk hat and the witch hat, which I really like, but I just feel like it doesn't fit this. You know, maybe there might be like some accessories later to make you look super duper cool, and you can be like a super cool wizard. Maybe like a beard. I feel like a beard would make that look really good, or maybe like some witch stuff. I don't know what a witch would have on her face besides like a bunch of warts and a big witch nose. You know, like when you're like, oh, it's a Halloween witch, and it's like she has like green skin and she looks like the Wicked Witch from the Wizard of Oz. And these are the old drops. All right, I'm gonna move that away now. And minimize that on my Ooh the Mooner. Yes, indeed.
Welcome back.
Hello, hello. What do you have for me this time? Because the shop changes every time we go down.
Oh,
Ah,
yes.
good choice, my friend.
Oh, I can glue again.
I'd spurt this at you, but this is too valuable. I can't spurt that at you. You need to learn when to spurt and when not to squirt. Are you saying spurt or squirt? Yes. No, that didn't answer our questions. Yes. I spurt. I'm a spurter? What's that even supposed to mean? It means
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing at all.
Structural integrity And
I like the pink
style?
flowers.
Fancy.
It's like, why do you like the pink flowers? I also like the black ones. The black ones have a very nice aesthetic to them. Man, look how nice they look. I like the little bronze, the copper color that comes out. I love how crazy people go over copper. You know about copper, right? You know how that shit's more valuable than gold? Not like technically, but it's like, if you're like, Noah, how can I make a lot of money really fast? And it's like, if you can get your hands on some copper wire and you can go to a scrap yard and you can sell a bunch of it to them, it's very, very, very quick and easy. A lot of drug addicts actually go into houses or like new build houses and they literally will strip the copper out of the walls. And it's absolutely insane the amount of people that will break an entry just to steal copper. I actually saw one person have a big spool of fiber optic cable and they spray painted not copper on the side of the spool just so people walking by wouldn't steal it because copper is that valuable. Pipes too. Pipes are also can be copper. And not the APC pipes. Or the PCVP, whatever those white plastic pipes are. The PCP pipes. PCP? No, PCP is a drug. Is PCP a drug?
I don't know.
But essentially, copper pipes, copper wires, copper. If you are somewhere and there's a pile of copper pipes and a copper wire and they're like throwing it out, PVC pipe. That's it. Thank you, Pigeon. Thank you. Oh my god, I feel so much better. I was literally about to Google that. I literally was about to take the time to Google it. The correct acronym for that pipe. I don't know what it is, but copper. You get presented the opportunity to take some copper home guilt-free. Whether it's a relative or something, or you have like somebody you know and they do construction and they just have like a bunch of stuff laying around and they're like, hey, you want to make some cash? And they hand you a bunch of wire strippers and a bunch of copper wires. I'll tell you right now, you better start stripping them wires. That's straight cash. That's, if you get a bucket full of it, that's a Nintendo Switch right there. Or it can be, if the pricing's right for the moment.
Hey,
But copper's always in demand, you know? Everyone's always being like, oh man, you should buy gold and silver. No. Gold and silver fluctuates all over the place. But copper, that shit's in your walls. That shit's in your water. That shit's everywhere. Copper's where the money's at. And be like, no one, I don't think you should be telling people to like just start raiding abandoned houses to start trying to rip copper out of the walls like a bunch of fiends. And I'm like, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying, you know, if you're presented with the opportunity to get a bunch of copper, you should 100% take it. Whether it's in a bucket, in a bag, you shove it in the back of your closet, and then you start searching up where the closest recycling plant / scrap yard that'll take it, and they'll weigh it. You know what I love? When people take old appliances to scrap yards. I remember I had to load up a truck with a bunch of old appliances, a bunch of stuff for people to take it to a scrap yard, and they're like, yeah, we'll pay you by how much stuff you can fit on the trailer. Let me tell you, I loaded that trailer. I loaded that trailer way too high. I loaded that trailer to the extent to where it's just like, this is incredibly dangerous. And it's like, no. We got a bunch of zip ties tying it down. It's perfectly okay. I loaded that trailer and it was diabolical. It was the most diabolical load you've ever seen in your life. I like that one pink light. I feel like the yellow light followed by the one pink light. Just, I don't know. It gives me a certain nice vibe. You know what we want? I think we want some like burning blue light. Ooh, that's like giving like an ethereal vibe, you know? That's like some like spooky shit you'd see in a dream. and right before the demons come out to like claw you away. That's like an Insidious light right there. You ever see Insidious? I don't know what Insidious is about, but there's like a bunch of like demons and like some type of dream like landscape stuff, and they just want to like possess your body and leave or something. And I think that's what Insidious is about, but all the spirits are evil. But there's like people that can like dream walk or something in it. I never really got the plot of Insidious, but that's my understanding of Insidious. But that's the light you would see in the dreams in the movie of Insidious. And it's like, no one, I'm never watching Insidious. And it's like, that's good, that's good. It's low-key a little overrated, but some of them are really horrifying.
An excellent addition.
Ooh, I got the room to level 12. It's like, why do you always take so much time to do this, no one? Because it's really zen, it's really relaxing. It gives me a chance to talk with all of you about anything that you may want to talk about. Maybe you all suddenly are like, no one, I want to talk about how Mario Kart's overrated, and if you like Mario Kart, you must still like wear diapers, and you probably crap yourself when you sleep. It's like, I don't think that's true at all. Mario Kart is a banger. Get out of the way! I'm trying to plant carpet here. Trying to make this home a home, god damn it. Ooh. Thank you.
Nice work.
What had just happened to you? You saw that, right? Her neck just broke along with her spine. But anyways.
Stay operational.
What was I talking about? Oh. Oh, I'm out of scrap. Well, so I looked up again. I'm like, look, there's like this third floor, and I'm like, I wonder how I get in this third floor. And you know what? I googled it, and apparently, there's no way to get up to the third floor. And I'm like, that's so stupid. There's a whole floor I can't explore. I wanted to explore that entire floor, and the game's like, nope. We didn't finish it, apparently, or something. I'm like, that's stupid. That sucks. I want to explore that floor. There's a floor that I want to explore. Oh. It's like, well, no one, you don't get to explore that floor. That's stupid. That sucks. I'm gonna go down in the depths and bully some more monsters, because I feel like this stream is no longer me being afraid and like trying to hide. I feel like I've just been drop kicking every monster. And oh, we got bonus monster, bonus loot, extra loot rooms. So we got loot on top of loot on top of double monster. Load that on. Pop that open. Put that down. Oh my god. I'm like barely walking away from the grinder, and it's just treasure on treasure on treasure on treasure. I have to be careful not to bang it up. It's like Repo 2, to where if I scuff up all the treasure, it'll drop in value. And then when I grind it up, it won't be as valuable. Anything valuable here? No? Alright, I'm just gonna take myself a nice shopping bin. Ooh, nice old radio. I like collecting old radios. I have a bunch of old radios. I miss the radio. God, how come people don't listen to the radio anymore? And it's like, no, when you listen to the radio, and it's like, I really love the radio. All right. Whoops. I dropped my radio. Oop. what's this way? I'll go this way. I'm sure I'll find something. Oh, I found a something. See, I told you there'd be a something over here. It's like, no, we never said there wasn't gonna be a something over here. And it's like, I know, but like, my brain said there wasn't gonna be a something. I had to silence the haters inside my brain, and my brain was just like, it's just talking back too much sometimes. Sometimes your brain makes you sad, and it's like, your brain makes you sad. It's like, yeah, sometimes you overthink things, and your brain make you sad. It's the thing your brain does, and sometimes you shouldn't always listen to your brain, because sometimes your brain's your #1 enemy, and it's like, no one, but the brain's an important part of like your critical thinking skills, and it's like, good, you should have critical thinking skills. But sometimes, you know, you overthink things, and it's not always for the best. And it's like, no one, how come you giving me life advice? Well, stealing everything that isn't nailed down, and filling up a metal cage.
Hey, wanna be friends?
You want to be my friend? Hell yeah! Here, hold this real quick.
You were my friend!
Aren't you supposed to like hold an item? What a cheap bastard. He didn't give me an item. Also, I didn't realize I hiked up my damage to that extreme to where I was just gonna one-shot him. I was not expecting that to one-shot him at all. Ooh. What do you think you're doing? Walking around this place. My house. This is my underground area. This is my bat now. I own these. Well, what is this place?
I own everything here. It's all mine.
Walking around my turf. Grumbling and groaning. This is also why I super hiked up my damage. You know, I'm at that point now in this game to where the last few times I streamed this game, it was me hiding from the monsters, but now I feel the monsters should hide from me. Give me the secret loot. The loot that spawns, the loot that's here. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. You know, these like loose coins are really nice because sometimes in some levels you can't find the grinder because they'll like hide it someplace and it's just like on a path that you just aren't walking down. And no matter how hard you try, you just can't find the grinder. Okay, I did open up those bins. Sucker. You thought you were gonna just start vomiting all over me? You thought you were gonna get away with that? Is this game inspired by Lethal Company? Yes, it's very, very much like Lethal Company. Like, every single one of the views is like, whoa, you get tired of playing Lethal Company? Play this game. This game's very much like Lethal Company. But, you know, you don't need, like, a kajillion friends. You can totally solo it like I'm doing it right now. And you don't have to have, like, a kajillion weapons like I'm doing it. You can literally just be creative and push them off ledges and do all this other finagly junk. It's just a lot safer for me to just bring along a melee weapon, knock them down, and then beat the crap out of them like it's Repo. But I give this game glowing reviews only because it's like Lethal Company, and we all love Lethal Company and Repo. But the downfalls of Lethal Company and Repo, which works against them, is that you need friends. You need people. You need people to help you haul stuff. Because if you don't have people helping you haul stuff, it's just impossible to make it anywhere in that game. It truly is. Ooh, there's another melee weapon. I mean, like, I'm gonna chuck that one and get this one because this one probably has more durability. We'll take a chalice. Oof. You remember where I left my bin of loot? This guy explodes. He's gotta go. You gotta die. There we go. Oh, he exploded! Did I really just leave my bin right next to the extractor? Okay, I think I got everything. Now for the satisfying part. Ow, 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 ow. Piss off. It's like, why don't you use the gun for everything, no one? Because it's a lot more cost effective to beat the shit out of everything. Knock it down and beat it with a stick. Oh my gosh, look at all this cash. It just keeps pouring out. Alright, we're gonna get these extra bodies. It's like, why should we get these extra bodies, no one? They're not that valuable. Because if I explode, I can jump into one of these vessels and I can continue the run. Insert coins? Oh yeah, of course, doy. You can't leave until you hit the quota. You gotta feed the elevator coins to get back up. It's part of the gameplay. It's part of the loop. And you'd be like, no one, I already know how this game works. Why are you explaining it as you're doing it? Because some people may come by and they may be like, how does this game work? What the hell's going on? Why are there monsters? Why do you need coins? Why are you taking all these things around? Why are you hiding? But runs like those are wonderful because you need a lot of cash, and sometimes I use up a lot of the melee weapons, and I use up a lot of my glue, and I use up a lot of resources, and I need to stock up. Because there was a long time to where I'm like, when I did run down there, I didn't have a melee weapon, I didn't have any weapons, I didn't have any heals, I had to run around with just a basic hammer and just figure it out. I had to just go down there and I had to figure out and to unscrew certain situations. Now hold up while I fix this guy up real quick. There we go. It's like, no one, why'd you set that one on fire? Because it had the rot. And the rot has to get burnt away. Under the stairs. Ow. Alright, we get drum bongo. What is this one called again? I think it was called Bingo. That was it, Bingo. We got Bernie, Buck, and Bingo. I really hope in the next update they add a way to like upgrade these guys, because these guys are so cool. But I don't have much use for them in a lot of my runs because they only have 30 health and they're not affected by the modifiers of this place, which sucks. I already collected most of the like stuff that you can put inside the house, like all the rugs, all the chairs, all the benches, all the containers that you can make as a character. So every time I open up a purple one of these, I don't get anything new, which sucks. Because I do hope they add new accessories for this place. Alright, how much material we got? We got 1.2k.
Stay a while and
You have
buy
glue?
stuff.
Why aren't you ever selling glue? I feel like you should, on standard, sell glue.
What can I do for you? my
Whatever
friend?
your name is. I forgot your name. What was your name? Merch. You know, that makes sense that his name's Merch. You know, I have this one viewer that's been watching for a long time, and he's like, no one, when are you gonna get marketable plushes? And it's just like, yo, whenever people are like, whoa, no one, you're such a cool individual, and I really enjoy how you stream every day, and you make my day not as crappy, and I really enjoy that about you, no one. And I want to have a small little stuffed version of you so I can torture it on the daily. And for some reason, somebody's followed and I didn't play the notification or the sound alert that you followed. And I hate that so much. And I want to know what your name is so I can thank you. But if you are still here lurking in the background, thank you for following. It helps out a lot. And honestly, getting 2 follows back to back, you're gonna spoil the crap out of me, guys. You're gonna spoil me, all right? Because I'm gonna start streaming and I'm gonna be like, oh man, I didn't get a follow today, but it's like, that's so out of the norm to get a follow in a day for me. Normally I get a follow every, like maybe 4 weeks, if I'm being generous. It's like, no one, every 4 weeks and getting 1 follow is a very long time. And it's like, yeah, it is. It's a very, very long time, but I love streaming. And, you know, sometimes in my depression hole to where it's like, why do I even stream? It's like, because we don't have friends. What are we going to do? Sit around and just work, sleep, eat, and then just like until we make it to the grave? It's like, nah, we got to live our lives. We got to do something. We got to have fun. We got to brighten some people's days before we take our forever nap. Where, oh, where do I want you, Scrap Blaster? I'll buy a backup Scrap Blaster. It's like, why do we need backups or backups? It's like, I don't know, maybe one day when one of the few friends I do have will be like, hey, I see you playing that game called Grain Rot a lot. Is it fun? And I'll be like, it's a blast. You should play it. And then they'll join my world and they're like, can I try one of these weapons? I'm like, sure. Take your pick. Put that in that bin. That's my random gun bin. Yeah, I got my glue bin for all my icky, sticky, gluey, gloppy. Oh no, it fell behind. Floppy glue. Oh, there's more glue back here. The hell? Aw, dang it. Wasted a little bit of it. Boop. Boop. But I like the glue bin. You know, I gotta put like a back. Wait, where is decor? The sign. I don't like that. Hold on, let me get a hammer. Signs. I want to make it orange for the glue. Glue bin. Gloob. I want to call it the gloob bin. Glue bin. It's important to mark stuff sometimes. But I'm starting to feel very sick. And I think I may need to make a sprint for the bathroom, maybe. Maybe. Let me see. It's like, wait, you have to see if you are you going to be violently ill and you have to make a mad dash for the bathroom? Yes. Because I'm going to let this feeling sit for a minute. And I'm going to see how I feel in a minute before I jump in the elevator. This is the minute. Because sometimes it passes. Sometimes it comes and I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, I know. It's fine now. But I got a sneaking suspicion this might not be one of those passing moments. All right, I have decided that I'm gonna go be violently ill, super duper quick. I'm gonna put on the BRB screen. I'm going to BRB real quick. I will be give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes to go be violently ill, to eject out all my guts, and then I'll be back to venture into the deep, and we'll figure out where we're going. This stream's gonna be longer. This one's gonna be at least 5 hours. This is gonna be at least 5 hour stream. All right, so we're gonna BRB bathroom / sick break. 5 minutes. 5 minutes sounds like a good time for me to go like throw up and just do what I need to do. Yup. All right. I don't gotta put anything in YouTube chat because no one's watching on YouTube, or I haven't seen anyone say, hello, no one. I hope you're doing good on this fine moonless night. And I'll be all like, thank you, little person from YouTube. Not little person, but a person from YouTube. I appreciate the time you take out of your day to come by and say hello to me. But I'm gonna go be ill real quick, all right? I'm gonna walk away now. And if you're still here, or if you leave, I just want to say thank you for watching. And I'll still be here if you do decide to roll by in an hour or two. So I'm gonna go be ill real quick, and you're gonna be like, no way, no one, just walk away, just go throw up real quick, and then just come back. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. I'm going right now. I'm walking away. I'm back. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for waiting around while I went to the bathroom to be sick. I may have to do that again, abruptly, but thank you so much for being around when I came back, because I was totally expecting to come back and have the viewer count be 0. So I just want to say thank you so much for your patience. Or maybe you're just idling because you're like, drops, I want drops. Either way, I still appreciate you, even if you're lurking and idling. I appreciate you. And I thank you for watching. Because most of the time, it's just me. But, with that, I will remove my one image. Not one image. Not one message. Of the burb. Oh. Well, I can't remove it. Oh well. It'll just sit there till somebody else types stuff. Or enough stuff gets typed. Alright, what do we got? We got 1,000 material. We gotta go down into the depths. Kick some more butt. Drop kick some more wooden puppets. Probably gonna scream a little bit more. So far, it has not been screaming as in, oh no, what the hell is that thing? It's, screaming of me being like, I'm gonna get you. Where are you running? Like when I one-shotted that child. That was like, wow, you can be my friend. And I was like, yes. And then I hit him with a wooden bat with a lot of nails in it. And then he just died. It was pretty cool. Hammer.
I'm far too fragile for rough handling.
Come on, Grandpa. A little bit of roughhousing never hurt nobody. Until it did.
You sure that wasn't material meant for my throne?
Look at all that extra junk. Put that there. Really nice how some of this stuff just magically sticks to the walls. All right. We'll just put down some more flowers and we'll get back into the adventure. Don't you love adventure? God, I miss when... Actually, I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I started that sentence and I was like, come on, brain, finish whatever you were thinking. And my brain was like, yes, I will. And then it forgot. I think it was something with Dragon Ball. God, I love Dragon Ball. You know, when I said the words, I love Dragon Ball, I was like, you know who else loves the Dragon Ball? The cartel in Mexico. All the gang, you know, when the creator of Dragon Ball died, Akira Toriyama, all gang violence in Mexico stopped for 3 days in mourning for Akira Toriyama, and I was like, if that's not love, I don't know what is. Truly. But anyways, let me get a gun. We have gun. We have weapon. And we have glue. We got glue, mallet, and Glock. Into the pits we go. Into the depths we go. Into the pits. Into the depths. Into the pitsy depths. I hope I don't get the ice level or the Egypt level with the pyramid. Oh, I gotta fight the bugs? I don't want to fight the bugs. The bugs suck ass. The bugs can suck my ass, actually. Alright, the shredder room should be not here. Oh, I hate the ice level. It sucks. There it is. I only need like, I don't know, maybe like 50. No, I probably need like 70, 80 coins. I'm slipping and sliding all over the place. I'm a slippery little guy. Can I fit this through? Yes, I can. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Stay down. Just shake down. Give me your, oh my god, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts. Okay, he got some licks in. He got a few good licks in on me. First thing first, let's grab the cash so we can dash if we need to. Remember, always cash in the cash so you can dash when you need to. If you don't got the cash to dash, it's GG's. You're playing solo. Because, when your main body dies, there's no way for you to really get a lot of money. Like, you can get, like, money out of, like, these lockers and killing an enemy, but if you have, like, Bongos the Bongo, or Bingo, the monkey with the drum, he's not specialized in killing enemies, so you can't just get capital and cash from killing enemies. Come on, come out of the ground. Stupid bug. See, stupid little bug brain didn't know to stay in the dirt. Is there anything across over here? No, that just loops around. I almost just zapped my dogs, my delicate little toes in that zippity zap water. All right. Okay, so let's do a few more laps because I hate this area. Get what we can and proceed to get the hell out. And it's like, what areas do you like? I like the manor. The manor's nice. Got straight hallways. It's got like hazards that are better. It's like, you like the hazards? It's like, I like the hazards because the hazards kills enemies, because sometimes you'll just be wandering around and you'll be like, whoa, there's just like a dead enemy on the ground. That's super cool. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. Okay, I gotta scratch that junk. No! You ain't spitting. Hi, friend! I got you a present. You wanna see it? It's over here. Oh, you're gonna love this present, all right? Oh, I was just shocked myself into the, you know what? You know, just.
You were my.
No, we're friends. We're friends. See, friends give each other things like knives that I can't pick up. I really wanted to dropkick him into the shredder. How crazy would it be that when I went to go dropkick him in the shredder, I dropped myself into the shredder? That would have been some instant karma, honestly. That would have been some like straight up instant karma. Because it's like, no one, he was trying to be your friend. It's like, no, it's all a ploy. It's all a ploy so he could stab me. He's like that duck in Repo. All right. He wants to be my friend, but he's not actually my friend. Because he's carrying a knife and he wants to stab me. And I just want to find the elevator. Where's the elevator? Not this way. One of these sections in this room, is filled with so much crap that I can't find it. There it is. 1, 2, 3. How much cash will I have left over?
Oh, I hope it's a lot. Yes!
140. Expedition successful. And it's like, where the hell are you going, no one? Obviously, I want to get myself a free goat. Who doesn't want a free goat? Also, it would have been really funny, though. It would have been really funny if I really did mulch myself in that shredder. In the wood chipper. If I turned myself the wood chips. Next time, I'm going to try and get him in the shredder. You know, there is a strat you can do with Bingos, the little drum dude. And you can technically distract and kite all the enemies to the shredder. You can hit the shredder and then you can jump up on the rails inside the shredder and the enemies can't do that. So they'll chase you in there and they'll just get shredded. Downside, you can really corner yourself really fast and you only got 30 health. You know, I don't know what levels do. I want to put some more tasteful art up. That's some tasteful art right there. Okay, so apparently there's a max to some rooms, and level 5 is the max for the basement. And you'd be like, what does leveling up the basement do, no one? It just increases the odds of modifiers showing up, I think. Wait, it'll tell us right here. Upgrade this room to reduce the chance of blank elevator rolls. So there'll be more modifiers, good or bad. Oop. Oop. What do we got here? Do we have more glue? Why don't you sell glue? When did you just stop being like, you know what, glue is not a very high standard item, so I'm just gonna stop carrying it. Screw you. Well, screw you. Mr. I don't sell glue no more. It's only too good to sell glue or something.
Bold choice. I respect it.
I'm gonna put some more stuff down in the shop so he'll sell different items. I really do hope that he sells decent items when... Or not decent items. I hope there's an option to have him sell more items. Maybe like more items? You mean like a larger variety of items? I mean like, no, not like that. I mean like... He'll have like a second shelf in the shop and he'll be like, oh yes, you can. And it's like, well, no, and there's like the tip jar. You can like give him 50 bucks and he'll refresh his stock. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I refuse. You know what 50 bucks is? That's 25 short of another glue bottle I could have. All right. And unfortunately, I don't have a bunch of friends I can throw in the shredder or sacrifice to enemies in the down deep below.
See you soon.
Gotta do all the work myself. I got 0 friends to sacrifice, unfortunately.
Remarkable craftsmanship.
Definitely fit another small painting there. Get me some more purple flowers. Everybody likes purple flowers. It's like, what does this do? It just gives us more health. More health? Yo, I didn't really... Oh, yeah. It just... The chat refreshed and it was like, oh, same old message. Anyways, we have... What time is it? All right, it's almost tomorrow, so we're gonna get the new drops soon. And the old drops disappeared, unfortunately, which sucks. I wonder when the new drops will activate. I hope it's soon. Oh, I just realized that guy didn't drop me his knife. It did drop the knife, but it was like clipped in the ground and I couldn't keep it. Do I want a small gun, or do I want the... What is this gun even called? The scrap blaster. So we have the nail gun and the scrap blaster, and I just realized I am super duper messed up. So I'm gonna have to go burn off the grain rod.
Cleanse my soul.
All right, soul has been cleansed. I'm gonna put him on the bed because I'm not wasting. Oh, dang it. Don't tell me Twitch had a seizure. Twitch had a seizure. Man, I hate when this happens late at night. All right, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute and just wait a hot second. We're just gonna wait a hot second. I'm gonna look at my phone real quick and wait a hot second. One little hot second, please. All right, go over here. So sometimes Twitch has a hiccup and it's like, oh no, and it's not like a connection issue. It's just like Twitch servers just died for a quick second, which I hate, and it sucks, and it just refreshed my stream timer at 2 hours. So now when I make it to 2 hours, people are going to be like, you've been here for 4 hours? That's not what the timer says. Timer lies. I'm going to drink some water. My throat is killing me. Yes, it is. All right. So, it looks like the stream is back and it's working now. It took a minute, but it's stabilized. That's just something Twitch does. There's nothing I can do. You know, for the longest time, I was always like, oh man, why does that do that? Is my computer not good enough? Is my Wi-Fi not good enough? Is it because my router's like this? Is it because the internet providers? And I jumped through a lot of hoops. To be like, I jumped through a lot of hoops because it's like I call the internet provider, I got better internet, I got different cables, I got different service, and I'm like, you know what, it's not me, it's Twitch servers that are just super wonk sometimes.
If it collapses, I was never here.
Is that better? No, it isn't. Back to plants. Come on. And boop. There we go. Boop. There we go. Okay, that's stuck there good. Man, I'm really jamming a lot of crap in this room, aren't I? Look at all this junk I'm fitting. Wait, if I put a TV next to another TV, it's -8 experience? Oh, that's so stupid. I can't stack TVs. You know what? Give me blue light. I really like the blue light. Floor fan. Lantern, no. Telephone? What about little plant? No. I feel like there should be some type of buff for putting stuff on the shelf. But there's nothing to put on the shelf. Kind of sucks. Maybe they'll add something in an update in the future to where I can put more stuff on a shelf. And it'll look a lot better and give me a lot more experience. And I hate that I have to min-max my house building instead of making something that looks aesthetically pleasing. To where I have to do this because I play by myself. which is kind of crappy. And where is this research? All right, I haven't found Dr. Quill's research in forever. Okay, wait a second. If we take this bat, put it down, get one of the really crappy bats, and fix it up, or we can... Which one of these guns is, like, almost dead? Yeah, this one's kind of almost dead. Yeah, we'll take this, I guess. We'll modify it. We'll fix it up. We'll take it into the dungeons. Forgot I had the lost and found for a second. Crank the lever. Feed some gold into that.
Data collected.
Double check. Oh yeah.
Come back intact.
All right. Ready for round 2? Or 3, or whatever number round we're on. I haven't been counting. What is this knife doing? Up. Should be... that? We are on... What level are we on? We're on level 4, so... the... You know what? I'm gonna keep the goat. The goat's with me. Alright? I just had a weird thought. That it's like my brain was like, hey, do you think we could... If they're all made out of wood, do you think they'd have like the equivalent of like wood chips / goat milk? And it's just like, no, I don't think it'd be goat milk in this universe because we have a wooden goat. A wooden goat wouldn't produce goat milk. Brain, all right. Not in here. That's a dead end / wall. Ooh, this kitchen only has nice things. Nice things, nice things, nice things. I don't see nice things. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, we run back. We gotta find the grinder, wherever it is. Grinder, where art thou? Is that it? No, that's just a carton. I saw the black and I was like, oh! But it wasn't it. Ah, hell. Did I get it? I got it. Oh, I just walked in a circle. What's this? Oh, it was a lantern, followed by a bed. Okay, this is the elevator room. We're gonna go the opposite direction. Oh! You spooked me! You think you can just start hitting me with the super spooky, super just beams, huh? God, I already made 24 bucks just killing enemies already. It's 11. I mean, like, I did drop it a few times and it did get hit a few times. It makes sense. It's 11. It makes sense, you know. It's a little dinged up. It's a little scuffed. Looks like an enemy rolled through here and zapped everything that was of value in this room. Like the prick that he is. Take the bin at least. At least the bin isn't broken. You know, I went through a bunch of rooms already, and I haven't found any rooms that's just filled with a lot of loot. A lot of this junk is just kind of empty. The birdcage, though. Like, a lot of these passages is just loop back. It's kind of annoying. Here we go. Jug. That's 30. That's 20. Can I move a whole table? Is that a feasible thing I could do?
Hey, can I stay with you?
Yeah!
You asshole! Die!
You're a dick! All that guy does is follow you around and then just betrays you the first chance he gets. Every time. Without fail. It's super annoying. And I jumped him before he could jump me. Also, he drops a weapon. And the weapon is very handy dandy. Ah, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang. Okay. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna explore a little bit. Okay, that's the elevator. We went in a bunch of circles already. Stab, 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 stab. God, that was really close. He almost just ate my soul. Just like the whole thing. Come on, just shuffle that sucker in. All right, there we go. And I just launched that out of my bin. Get in there. Get in there. You know, I'm probably missing a very important, like, turn to where it's like, no one, you keep turning the wrong way. There was, like, a thing. Hold up, I hear an enemy. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Come back for that pony. That little rocking horse. I have like 0 cash. I literally only have the cash I have from beating up all the enemies so far. Which makes me kind of sad, because I feel like I should have a lot more cash at this point. No, 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 no. Ugh. Stay down, you stupid Grim Reaper looking son of a... Oh, you bootleg plague doctor. I didn't have any more insults. I thought I had like an insult loaded, but I just kind of had a bunch of lukewarm stuff that came out of my mouth, and I apologize for not having the primo zingers that you expect me to have. Okay, 120 should be enough. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There you are. There we go. Where'd my knife go? Did I ruin my knife already? Stupid bug. I hate those bugs so much. I hate them. I hate them. I hate... They suck. They suck. They suck. Oh, it's just a toilet. Can I break it? No. Wow, there's a whole lot of nothing in here. Well, I'm out of melee weapons, so let's get the hell out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of tokens. Holy crap. Up we go. Oh, you know what I learned recently? Apparently, I'm pretty sure Nintendo is making a Switch 2 that's a Legend of Zelda version. And I told myself that they made a Switch 2 Legend of Zelda version, I was gonna get it. And I really don't want to get it, but I told myself I would get it. And it's just like, no, don't buy a Legend of Zelda Edition Switch. Because it's like the 40th anniversary of Legend of Zelda and they're re-releasing Ocarina of Time and it's like super awesome. And you really want it. You don't have to buy it. I totally dropped that behind there. It's a waste of your cash. Don't buy a thing you don't need. And it's like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. But also, I really want a Legend of Zelda Switch so goddamn bad. I originally got a Switch because I was like, well, I want to play Mario Kart. I want to play Donkey Kong. I want to play Pokopia. God, Pokopia is so much fun. I'd still be playing Pokopia if it did better on streams. It just takes so much time off stream because you just spend so much time just like building and having fun. And then you're just like, oh man, it's already been 12 hours. And everyone's like, yeah, no one. You sat there and didn't say anything for 12 hours. It was boring as hell. You're mid. You'll always be mid. You know, one time I got a message and someone's like, wow, Noan, you really fell off. Now you're super mid. It's just like, homie, I can't fall off. I was never popular. You know, one of the important, you know, the only way you can fall off is to be there, you know?
Stay a while and, buy stuff.
I want some
Good
Splinter
choice.
Cream.
I'd
Splinter.
buy that too.
What is you? Hold
Be careful
on.
out there.
Hold on. What's a
Looking for something useful?
handy tool? The shredder. Chews through wooden constructs like they're made of butter. Hold on. I don't mind making a bad purchase.
Until next time.
Ooh. Oh, that feels good. Feels really good. It's a crit chance on it. Crit chance, not the best. What was that? You know what? Wait. Oop. There we go. It's like, why'd you put that in the lost and found no one? Because that's like the bin to where it's like if someone did join my world, that they could just like take anything out of there and I wouldn't care. That's the lost and found. Yeah, I got 1,000 scrap. What do I want to do with it? What do I want to make happen? What do I... No one want to do to increase the odds of my runs success? I want a little bit more stamina. Stamina. I want a little bit more stamina. It's like they're not a bunch of fun different colors, no one. Yeah, I don't feel like making a bunch of fun different colors this time. Not this time, no. I'm starting to really like all the different colored lights. Do I want to do anything up here? Yes. I want to see if there's a max to this room. And it's like, what does this room do? No one. So it increases the amount of points we regenerate a second. Yo, you put wall attachments on the ceiling? No, I can't, unfortunately, and it sucks. Because there are ceiling lights, but there's no blueprints for ceiling lights. Like, I've tried it so many times. It's just like, nope, 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 nope. Wall. They didn't make anything for the players to put on the ceiling, and it's stupid, and I feel like it's a big oversight by the devs. Or they purposely did it because they must have like a bunch of super awesome special stuff planned for us in the future that we can stick to the ceilings. And it's probably going to be super duper cool. Or they forgot. One of the two happened. Go grab paintings from the wall and then stretch your arms. Ooh, that's a good idea. Eh. Oh! Wait, it doesn't count. Wait. Yeah, it doesn't count. See, the XP drops to nothing. Like it doesn't exist in the room. So you can do it, but it won't give you any buffs or any benefits from doing it. But hold on, this gives me ideas. Well, what else could I stick to the ceiling? Could I... Wait. No, chairs don't stick to the walls or ceiling. There's a really awesome idea though. That was like some big brain gaming right there. Like, but these lights I can 100% fit to the ceiling for funsies. I feel a lot better having ceiling lights now. So that's something we gotta do. I also gotta patch up this hole. I never finished patching up all the holes in the ceiling. Not paintings, no. The XP counter doesn't count the paintings as an object in the room if you stick them to the ceiling. So we're not gonna stick them to the ceiling. Because it ruins the XP game. Unfortunately. Just like how if you stack TVs, the game actually gives you a negative debuff for stacking TVs. Which is stupid. I don't know why the game's like negative debuff for having TV, but whatever.
Solid construction.
Oop. All right. That's all my scrap for now. We have 18% crit chance
Don't explode out
or
there.
modifier. So now we have 28 crit chance, which gives us a huge advantage on a rapid fire weapon like this. Huge advantage. All right. Taking my friendly little goat down into the breach.
Into the depths. Into the depths we go.
You ready to steal everything that isn't now down? And go through piles of ooey gooey mold
To obtain treasure in the vast riches of an ancient civilization.
long past forgotten? I hope so, because that's what we're doing. Why do I keep on getting the enemy modifier? I don't want more enemies. Yeah, what does this do? Reinforcement spawns 1 additional corrupted. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh, it's the Egypt level. You know what I don't like about this game? This game, if you get hit by a trap like those spikes, it's just insta-dead. You explode. And when you're playing solo, it's like with your friends, it's like, haha, you exploded. But it's like when you're playing solo like this, it's absolutely horrible. Because if I explode before finding the grinder, it's just over. Oh, that was a risk I didn't need to take, and I took it anyways.
Hey, wanna be friends?
Yeah, I got you a present. Check this out. Wasn't that cool as hell, though? The grinder. Ooh, free knife. Were you impressed by my maneuvers in taking down that hostile threat? Oh. Hold up. Hold up. Stand by. I'm doing a thing. Drop that. Take this. Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, pal. Sorry, bucko. I'm gonna come back for that. I'm gonna come back for that stuff. It's like, did you just shoot a gun, an enemy to death? A boss enemy? Yeah? Chuck that in there. Run back. Ooh, gotta take that. Don't know where the grinder is, but I don't want that. It's like, why are we coming back in here? Obviously for the badass melee weapon. Look at this thing. This thing's awesome. We can use it as a hammer and to bludgeon our enemies. It's a little multi-tool. It's like, no, multi-tools are those little things that have the needle nose pliers in it and the little knife and like a bunch of other stuff and like screwdrivers and can openers. It's like, oh, something's touching me. What the hell? Oh. Got a big attitude on you, don't ya? Oh my god, I lose like 0 durability on this sucker. I used up a lot of bullets on that sucker from earlier. Okay, what do you have? Okay, we have gun, glue, free hammer, and a little bit of loot. I don't need any of this stuff right now. What was that giggling? You heard that, right? You heard the child like laughter off in the distance. God, I miss playing Call of Duty Zombies. And it's like, why do you miss playing Call of Duty Zombies, no one? It still exists. Nah, not like it used to. They're not Nazis anymore. They're just zombies. I crave exploding Nazi skulls, alright? Oh, no, 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 no. You ain't getting fresh with me, young man. Sending his ass straight to hell. Well, this is dead. Okay. Blue, wait. I see a better box. I like these cage boxes because you can see through them. And I messed that up. Ooh. Purple. tokens? Everyone likes the little gotcha tokens. Let's do gotcha pulls. A little ham radio. Do this. What's down here? Any cash? No, no, no. A little bit of loot. Okay, okay. Head back to the body. What the hell? I was gonna say, I'm like, what's up with that? Okay, so I didn't know the spark can get hit by a boulder. Okay. Over the boulder. Through here. Anything of value? No, that just loops around. All right, so that's a losing bet. All right, I'm not even gonna attempt to... Oh! Go past that. And my loot's all the way over here anyways. All right, let's journey back to the grinder. Come on, get in there. Give it one of these, come on. Settle in there. Good, good. All right, back to the grinder. God dang it. Backing up, backing up, backing up. Don't get me from behind. Dumbo, hello. Drop kicking him.
Oh, he touched me. I'm sending you to hell. How dare you obstruct my path?
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna bother killing you. I'm just gonna walk around.
No, I'm not your mommy. Stay away from me.
Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh! Stop jump scaring me! So I think that other sucker blew up. I don't like that one that called me mommy and then proceeded to just blow up. That was not cool. But I hope you are having a good night. I hope you're all having a good night so far, you know, versus me getting spooked by exploding children calling me mommy. I hear a weird noise. Okay, what do I got for cash? Can I see my cash I currently got on me? Oh my god, I'm worth... Wait, no, that's the bed. I'm not worth 15 bucks. I'm worthless! What do you have? You have... Splinter cream now. You know what? I could... No, I need to pay for the elevator ride up. I couldn't and shouldn't. I was gonna say, didn't I have another purple spear in here?
Oh, I had just enough.
Suck my wooden nuts!
I hate all of you.
Not you guys. All of these guys in this level. Stupid barrow boulders and spears coming out of the walls and all that other crap. Didn't want to deal with it. Didn't want to deal with it at all. Let's put that up there. Grab a gun. Chuck the gun in the used bin. I'll fix it up later. Why do we have a used bin? Because the guns can be recycled into other junk later. And, you know, waste not, want not. Don't you care about the planet? I mean, like, it's already a desert, but you know what? It doesn't matter. And the sun wants to kill us. Ah, that is a bright sun. You know what? Wait. There we go. Why'd you do that, no one? Obviously, I gotta get rid of the germs. The dirt germs. The grain rot. Very important to get rid of the grain rot. All right, I want to see what's in the shop while I'm healing. Oh, why don't you sell glue on the daily? You should sell glue on the daily merch. All right. Sell more glue. I want to slather it all over my hands and then peel it off. You ever do that? Did you ever get the glue and you like rubbed it all over your hands and then you just slowly started just like peeling it off because it was just so much fun? And then you just pretend it was like extra skin or it's like a sunburn and you're just trying to get it off in the biggest piece possible. And it's like, no one. I've never taken the wood glue or Elmer's glue that's in class and smeared it all over my hands just so I could peel it off in one very long, satisfying peel that would absolutely bring nothing but sheer joy. I was gonna say emulation, elation. Elation's a word, right? We got a few more uses on this. Does this get used up just swinging at the air? No, it does not get used up just swinging at the air. Hold up, what's that Discord ping I see? Nothing. It's nothing at all, nothing at all. It's nothing at all to worry about. I want to see if the Twitch drops are on yet for Grain Rot. I'm going to check that real quick. I'll check my phone. See if it pops up on my phone. And then I'm going to check my computer to see if it pops up on my computer. And it's like, why do you got to check your phone? Oh, you know what I hate when I look on Twitch? When I look at Twitch and I'm like, oh, somebody I watch is streaming right now. I don't want to watch them. And it's just like, no one. You're bringing joys to the hearts of a very few people. So you can't leave to go and enjoy yourself and sleep because you didn't stream earlier when you should have. And it's just like, you're so right, me. Why do we have to punish ourselves like this? You know what? I should have just checked the content, stream together, moderation, monetization, viewer rewards. There it is. Drops. Where is Grain Rot? Is Grain Rot not active? I don't think Grain Rot is active right now for drops, unfortunately. And that sucks ass and booty cheeks. But we shall see. You know, if it doesn't activate, we'll just do a standard 4-hour and I'll get to bed early. And, you know, if it does activate, we'll go for an extra 2 or 3 hours. Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy solutions to our current problems, current predicaments. Yes, indeed. All agreed. All unanimously saying aye.
Come back in time.
Which is just me in a room just saying aye to myself. Oh, gambling. I miss these spheres don't actually let me gamble anymore. There's just a bunch of material.
Make me strong.
Hey there.
Hey there, do you want to sell me something good? No? Cool.
I'll be here when you return.
I'm just gonna beef up my attack. It's like, how are you gonna beef up your attack, no one? By increasing the attack room. Don't you love the attack room? We all love the attack room. The attack room lets me punch my enemies with a huge force. Big force, big power, big, strong adult muscles beating up a child that does not have big, strong muscles. And it's just like, no one, why are you talking about beating up a child? You saw all those wooden kids down there. Little Pinocchio running around with bipolar swinging so fast it'd give you whiplash. All right? I ain't going down there with weak little arms. I'm going down there super juiced up, all right? I want to be juiced. I want everyone to look at me and be like, yo, that guy's definitely on the steroids. The guy's definitely hitting the sauce. All right? He's actually hitting it so hard, I suspect he might be on Venom straight from Batman, all right? You ever see Batman and you see Bane and he's just on the Venom that makes him crazy strong and it's super addicting? And then the episodes always end the same with Batman short-circuiting or ripping the hose out of the back of his skull. Batman's so cool. Let's see something. Can I jam these underneath? Oh, I kind of can. Okay, we can adjust them a little bit.
Oh, structural integrity and style.
I hope one day I'll be talented. They'd be like, no, that was random. What do you mean one day you'll be talented? I mean like one day I hope I'm like, when I'm on stream and I'm just like doodling and someone's just like, whoa, you doodle so good, no one. That's like out of like a comic book or something. And I'm going to be like, thank you so much. There's still room to improve, but thank you. It's like, no one, why are you and hawing? Having these thoughts right now. So what are you thinking? I'm thinking more plants, more wall art, more everything.
Alright, that's actually kind of sick.
Take that back. Slam that there. Pick you up. Put you there. Looking good. What are we at? Oh, we're at a lot. Oh my god. I didn't realize how rich we were. I apologize me. I thought we were little broke boys. I thought we were poor. I didn't realize we still had a butt ton of scrap to use. It's like, why are we still putting stuff in this room, no one? Because I have a devious idea. If I can get my damage up to 200% or an extra 100% damage, I'll be hitting for twice the amount of damage. And then when I go upstairs to hit more crits, and then I can just do double damage, hitting for quadruple damage. And basically just be putting every enemy in a headlock / suplex. And when I drop kick someone, it's going to be like a hydrogen bomb hitting them in the chest. And it's just like, why would you want that? Why wouldn't you want me to be happy? Why wouldn't you want me to hit enemies with the force of a hydrogen bomb?
You sure that wasn't material meant for my throne?
You're not getting a throne.
Still standing?
You're never getting your
That's
throne.
good.
It's not happening.
Hope you come
Hold
back
up.
in one piece.
The plants. Okay, rug. Okay, we don't have enough space for a rug there. Maybe a circle rug? No circle rug. Okay. That's fine. That's whatever. We'll just keep putting plants in this corner, I guess. What is your obsession with putting plants in every corner, no one? They give a lot of XP, all right? And they take up a little space. The devs didn't want me abusing the plants. They should have not made them so good. If they nerf the plants, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be outraged, all right? If the devs are like, no one, the plants don't give you anything anymore. They give you 6 XP instead of the 12, and I'm gonna be like, that's outrageous. Why would they nerf us? What about me? Huh? I play by myself. I don't have people. What am I supposed to do? The game was balanced with just me. Obviously, if there's 4 people hitting for 200, it's gonna be unbalanced, and I'm gonna throw this hammer down the hole. Why are you standing in the hole? Don't stand in the hole, dummy. Silly. Little dummy idiot. Little cutie dummy idiot. Alright, I need to go down. I need you to give me a good level, okay? Good level. Double money. No extra enemy spawns. You can hit me with that extra enemy spawns all night. I don't want it. I'm gonna rage quit if you do. Oh my god! Freaking quadruple enemy spawns? Or triple? No, it's triple. Okay, in the game's defense, I did ask for it to do that, but not in that manner. That was crazy disrespectful of the game, though, to do that to me. Okay, we gotta get the hell out of here as soon as possible. We cannot linger. We cannot dawdle. There's no dawdling. We are hitting the jets. We are looting as fast as humanly possible, and we are getting the hell out of here. Come on. Is that the shredder? We found the shredder. Perfect. It was like 100 coins last time, so it's probably like 120 to 140. But I still need like another 50-ish coins. Oh. Come on. Unjam it. $119, $25. Come on. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Get me the hell out of this level. You know, somehow I didn't see this egg. Okay, that should be enough. Let's get the hell out of here. I hit that stupid little bumblebee with insane force. That was some big numbers. That was some big, chunky, big boy beef numbers I just smacked that man with. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not doing no triple threat, all right? there, bud. Yeah, screw you. That level was stupid. That level was so stupid. Oh, thank God we found the shredder so fast, though. That was a crazy speed run of a level. And we got a new bat out of it. You know, I broke the bat last time. Oh, I thought this was a pistol, not a scrap shooter. That would explain why I deep fried that bumblebee. I really did fry the hell of that bumblebee, though. Put that in. Another 20 coins. 1, 2, 3.
See you soon.
I love this saw blade so
Good to
much.
see you again.
Oh, no glue again. You know I say this every time I come in here, but I really need you to restock it. Please, 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 please restock glue.
Be careful out there.
I might have to kill him. I might have to kill him. Okay, on to level 8, I guess. We have gun, we have saw, we have glue. Okay. Don't give me triple enemy, or double enemy, or quadruple enemy, okay? Oh. Can you tell I'm having a great time? I'm having an absolutely fantastic time down here in the depths right now. Ooh, Grandma's ashes. I didn't know Grandma was worth so much. Quick boss fight. In and out. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Oh my God, I almost died. Gloomy. Oh. That was horrible. So I tested if I could drop kick him or not. I can't drop kick him. I cannot drop kick the bosses. The bosses do not give a shit. All right. God dang it. That's valuable. Fuck. Yo, here's a little saw blade for you. Chuck that in. Whoops. I came up short. Run away. Don't blow up. How many of you suckers do I gotta kill? Oh, no. See you later. I'm not your mommy. Oh. I will put you all on the ground. Oh. Fighting for my goddamn life this run. Where's the grinder? So much ick. Not that way. Is the grinder over here? It is! Is there another way in there? Yes, there is. Okay. Grab your crap, let's go. Okay, it's $70. Bad little child, bad! It's like, no one, why did you do that? He didn't do anything bad. He was going to. He was going to do something bad. Really do like this circus room, but oh, there's another glue bottle. Oh, I need that. I need that. I need that. Okay, wait, back to the body. All right, we're almost healed up. Blue bottle. Painting. In there you go. Ow. How did that hurt me? Like, legitimately how? Did it like push me into the wall or something? You can't fool me. I know the moment I look away, you're just gonna come behind and give me a prostate exam. Nuh-uh. Ain't happening. I ain't getting no surprise prostate exam. You are not sticking your fingers in my little wooden Pinocchio puppet booty hole. No way. No sirwee. No sirwee. You're getting the hell out of here too. Ain't dealing with any of this. Nuh-uh. I'm on the war path, all right? And I'm winning. Eldritch beings down here be damned. I'm winning. I'm getting out of here alive. I got half of a saw left. And I'm making a profit. I didn't make a profit this time. I'm making a profit, all right? You can't stop me. Is that worth money? Anything in here worth money? Okay, you're worth money. Okay, let me rephrase it. Anything in here worth more than $5? That's a really easy snatch. No? No, I grabbed most of the easy stuff? Okay. We got most of the easy stuff. We got a lot of the low-hanging fruit. We're gonna flip this. We're gonna eat the cash that comes out of it. Because I don't want some monster coming in here and blowing it up, and then like the stuff that's worth 200 becomes worth 20 bucks. Because most of it got turned into rubble. Nope. No, 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 no. Bad child. Bad. Check that in there. Run back. Spurt, spurt, spurt. There's nothing. Bathtub. Knife. How much is a knife worth? How is a knife worth nothing? It should be worth something. Give me a second to check this out real quick. Yeah, there was like $3. Okay, I don't think face planting myself into the funny haha room was a good play. But you know what? We all make mistakes. Cross the gap. Go down here. Oh god! Yeah, just saw blade to the face. Did he drop anything? Did you drop any coins? Most of the time these guys are supposed to drop coins. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Ooh, someone dropped a big ol' hammer. Did I kill a hammer guy earlier and he dropped that and I just didn't pick it up? I probably didn't pick it up. Okay, there's a lot of cash in here, but let's just get out while the going's good and my weapons aren't dead. Because my weapons are starting to approach that point of being dead. And we already went through an entire bottle of wood glue. And that's no good. I want to extract with my weapons. Thank you very much. One of them's worth 500 gold, actually. It's a very expensive weapon. And I got to recoup costs. Not oh, okay, you know what? We did a really good job of getting most of the loot. We explored the majority of the rooms. One of the rooms doesn't even exist. See, I went into the black. All right, toss the knife in. The gun's doing pretty good. You know, it was very convenient that the glue bottle we got, we used it up and then we found another glue bottle. And we found a bed. Ooh, wait. Legendary! Bongo! Bingo! I always want to call him Bongo. He's got that drum. I think we've unlocked everything now. All constructs? Yep, we got all the constructs. We did it. You feel accomplished? You got that fuzzy little feeling inside of you that just makes you feel, go like, ooh, we did it. We did it. We've accomplished. We've achieved. We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. Okay, so I will say that this may be the moment. I want to go for longer, but I don't want to burn myself out. And I'm definitely going to be here early tomorrow. I'm going to be here early tomorrow.
You got the gold?
For the Twitch drops, because the Twitch drops are not
I got the parts.
active right now. And I think they probably activate later in the day. Probably like noonish today. And I thought this one would end and then the new one would start and I could just be like, yo, Twitch drops. So for now, I'm going to start wrapping up and I'm going to say, don't go anywhere. I have a Discord in the description below to let you know when stream starts and there's any delays. All right. This one's a little shorter than normal, but you know what? 3 hours is still a good time, good amount of time for a stream for somebody who isn't, you know, a full-time streamer. You know, I talked to my brother and he's like, yo, 4 hours is too long for a stream. And I'm just like, no, it isn't. It's a good time. You know, it gives people time to, you know, come in if they come in late to still enjoy being here. And he's like, nobody watches. And I'm like, well, I like to imagine they do. And I still have fun doing them. But anyways, I hope one day I do get a point where I just go for 12 hours and people are just like, yeah, it's no one. Marry me. And I'll be like, no, whoa, I love you too, but we gotta do something with those feelings. Like, I don't know. Well, we gotta do something with that energy. Redirect that energy. But anyways, we got Discord in the description down below to let you know when stream starts and there's any delays. I had a big delay today. I was sick and I got a late start and I woke up late and I had life junk and it was a pain. And I hope to be here early tomorrow with Grain Rot and to play Grain Rot and to have a bunch of people come by and get a bunch of drops and be like, thank you, no one, for doing Grain Rot for a really long time so I could get all the drops. It was a lot of fun watching. You know, I'll be like, thank you so much for watching. But also Discord, like I said, lets you know when we start. We also have a link to the YouTube and Twitch, so you may watch on your preferred platform when we go live, because we do them both every time. And just thank you so much for watching and enjoying, and I've enjoyed having you here, and you have made this stream extremely special. And for now, I will say goodbye, and thank you so much for watching, and I will be going now. And, you know, follow, likes, and subscribes always helps. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta... Oh, also it's 1:32, so 1:30 is also a good stop in time. But anyways, goodbye, 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 and thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.